So, what is Holozoic Nutrition? Holozoic Nutrition, this is the type of nutrition which takes place in animals and in a specialized tube called Alimentary Canal, and it involves 5 stages. There is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and ingestion. Now, what is ingestion? Ingestion is simply the uptake of food into the mouth. The action of taking food into the mouth is ingestion. Digestion is the breaking down of large molecules of food or large complex food into smaller ones for easy absorption. And this digestion is divided into many categories. There is what we call physical digestion, which is also known as mechanical digestion, and chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion, this is the type of digestion which takes place in the mouth, and it involves teeth. A physical breakdown of large food using teeth. That is physical digestion. Chemical digestion, on the other hand, it involves enzymes. So food are not broken down physically, but it involves enzymes. It's enzymes that break down the food. Then we also have the second stage after ingestion. There is absorption. Now, absorption, this is when digested soluble food gets into the bloodstream. We know that when we eat, it's not all the food that is absorbed. No. In any type of food, mostly we have soluble parts of it and the insoluble part of it. So the soluble part, the food that dissolves in solvent or in water, is one that gets absorbed into the bloodstream. Then the rest, undigestible or unabsorbed or insoluble foods, is removed through egestion. The process is called egestion. The other process is what is known as assimilation. Now, when food is absorbed, the soluble food is absorbed. It needs to be used. It needs to be used up by tissue cells or by tissues and cells in the bodies. So that process is called assimilation. The usage of absorbed food is known as assimilation. Then we have the last process, which is egestion. Egestion is the removal of undigested food through the anus, out of the body through the anus. All right? You know that it's not every food that is digested, that you eat, that is digested. No. So it's removed through the process called the egestion. All right. Now, let's now look at digestion in the mouth. Specifically, we're going to look at these 3 types of nutrients. We're going to look at carbohydrates, proteins, and the lipids or fats. All right. Now, digestion in the mouth. Digestion, when food is taken into the mouth. By the way, the type of nutrients that is digested in the mouth is carbohydrates or sugars, starch in the mouth. Proteins are not digested in the mouth. Lipids are not digested in the mouth. There is the stage where they are digested, or the region where they are digested. So, when food is taken into the mouth, the mouth responds by producing saliva, from salivary glands. Salivary glands produces saliva. What is saliva? Saliva is simply a mixture of mucus, water, salivary amylase, and lysozyme. Now, what is the role of each of these components of saliva? The role of mucus is to lubricate the food for easier swallowing. Then the role of water is to cool hot food and warm up cold food. That's all. All right. And the other thing, salivary amylase. Salivary amylase is an enzyme that works on starch. Okay, it works on carbohydrates or starch. It's worked upon. It's an enzyme that is specialized on what? Carbohydrates. And the last but not the least, salivary or lysozyme. Lysozyme is alkaline in nature. So if you eat acidic food, it's lysozyme that neutralizes it. So in the mouth is not acidic. The mouth is alkaline. So whatever you eat, if it's acidic, it will be neutralized for salivary amylase to work well, because it doesn't work in acidic environment. Then we have now after saliva, the next the secretion of saliva is the first step under digestion in the mouth. Then after saliva has been secreted, then the next process is called mastication. What is mastication? Mastication is the other term for chewing. What is chewing? Chewing is the physical breakdown of food using teeth. That's all. Physical breakdown of food using teeth. Then, after that, there is now formation of bolus. Formation of bolus, it works with the upper jaw. The upper jaw is like this. It's called the palate. So as you are chewing, you are making a semi-liquid, semi-solid substance. That substance is called the bolus. Then after that, there is swallowing. Swallowing is the process by which food gets into the esophagus. Now, when you swallow, there is a process that is called peristalsis. Peristalsis is the movement of the bolus from the mouth to the stomach in a wave-like manner. This one is made possible by using muscles, longitudinal and circular muscles. Longitudinal and circular muscles. Now, when the bolus reaches the stomach, digestion in the mouth ends. Then you start now explaining digestion in the stomach. Digestion in the stomach, when food reaches the stomach, the bolus reaches the stomach, in fact, as you are chewing, this message is sent to the stomach, that of the brain, and the brain message to the stomach that there's something that is coming, produce hydrochloric acid or pancreatic. Let me just use pancreatic juice, then I'll explain the issue of hydrochloric acid. Pancreatic juice is also a mixture. Remember, in the mouth is saliva, which is a mixture. In the stomach is pancreatic juice, which is a mixture. Now, this pancreatic juice is a mixture of hydrochloric acid, pepsin, renin, and mucus. All right, it's a mixture of 4 things. Now, what is the function of each of these is what we're going to discuss in the next video. So in the next video, we're going to look at digestion in the stomach. God bless. See you in the next video.